Hey guys, welcome back. This next video I've got for you is going to be on a battery option that I use to power my fish finder. What I've got is the Shoreline Marine, you see, battery box. It's a 7.2 amp hour battery in here. As you can see, I've got it plugged up now. Just in simulation mode. What I'm running is a Humminbird Helix 5 chirp sonar, direct down imaging, and GPS. And if you were wondering, this unit will accept a Smart Strike card. Just a tidbit. I can do a more in-depth video of that. But I couldn't really find any information when I was thinking about buying the Smart Strike card as a map card. You know, when I first got it, I really didn't think it did. So if you need any help with that, feel free to message me or write in the comments. If you want me to do a whole video on it, I will. But today I'm just going over this Shoreline Marine battery box and how I power my fish finder. So you can see inside here, it's got these nice heavy-duty latches. It's basically like a Pelican box. Nice, good seal when you clamp down. Sorry about this rain, but I wouldn't be doing these videos if it wasn't raining. I'd be out fishing. So it's got nice, heavy-duty clamps on down, and then you've got this styrofoam padding. And then basically just this little 7.5 or 7.2 amp hour sealed lead acid battery down in the bottom. It is packaged very well. It's got this foam on top that really doesn't play into it. It's got the foam around it, and the battery is all been some kind of hot glued in there and covered very well. You can't even get it out. If you want that battery out, you're going to have to cut it out. So it stays completely dry in there. There is a little bit of room in here, as you can see around here. If you wanted to keep something else in there dry, I guess you could. I don't. I just run this box. Very simple to use. It'll power up to 3 different devices. On-off switches here. Completely waterproof. I think they call these airplane terminal connections. It's like 2-pin connection that screws down on, keep that connection watertight. I've gotten these connections wet, and it really doesn't seem to matter. When you get the box, I think you get the box and 3 pigtails for these connectors. You can see I've got one here and how I've wired it up. Put an inline fuse on it. Pretty simple stuff. Directly into the 12-volt power cord on the Humminbird, so it can go anywhere. As far as I typically, if I want to run, as far as the battery lasting, I've had this battery about a year. Bought it off Amazon. I think I gave $55 for it. Box and all, everything ready to go. All I had to do was connect 2 wires and add that inline fuse. Pretty simple stuff. Comes with a charger. It's a float charger, so it won't overcharge the battery. It does have an LED indicator light on it. If it's red, it's charging. If it's flashing green or yellow, it's completely charged. So you don't have to guess on whether it's been on there long enough or not. It does have which makes it nice, especially if you're not if you went out for a few hours and you don't want to leave those things just charging overnight. You'll ruin your battery. So it does have I guess a smart charger in a sense. But I can run this. I run this graph. Like I said, this is Humminbird Helix 5 chirp sonar, down imaging with GPS. That GPS usually is going to take a toll on your battery whenever you're using that. Not to mention the sonar down imaging as well. But this battery will last me about 8 hours on full screen brightness. I can make another video on the actual fish finder, but you typically don't. It took me a while to even figure out where the screen brightness was. I go through all the menus on this thing, could not find the screen brightness. Turns out you push the power button once and it's right there in front of you. It says screen brightness, or we'll see what it says. Light. Let's see, light. I've got it on 6 right now. That's usually what I'm fishing it on. It goes 0 to 10. That's full brightness. You go 8 hours with this box on full brightness, and who knows how long on lower settings. I've run it down one time, fished a tournament and launched about 6:30, and I think by 3:30, I think I ran it. It was back when I was running it on full brightness the whole time, and I think it finally died about 3:30 or 4. I mean, it's basically right as soon as the tournament had just ended, I was pedaling back to the launch, and I lost my battery. So since then, I step it down a few notches just to conserve a little bit of battery. But honestly, I mean, I don't think most people are out there 9 hours. I mean, you might be out there more than 9 hours, but if you're running that screen at 6, 7, 8, it's got plenty of juice for at least 9 hours. A lot of different battery options these days. This thing is not very heavy at all. I don't know exactly how much it weighs. Probably about 6 or 7 pounds maybe. It's got a nice little handle. And real quality, man. It's super quality build. And they've got Bass Pro actually has this box that they sell. And it appears they have different buttons. Same connectors, I believe. The different buttons are toggle switches, rocker switches, whatever you want to call them. They got more of a rocker panel switch, so side to side. These don't get pushed in on accident. It's very, you've got to be meaning to turn these on and off. Whereas with others, like a side to side rocker switch, that could possibly get turned off. Not that big of a deal, but I think I kind of like these better. I think the other ones may be lighted, so you can tell if they're on or off. You can't really, that's one thing about these, you don't know if they're on or not until you kind of got to feel with your finger to see if that button's been pushed down or not. Here's the diagram that kind of shows you if it's on, it's out, and if it's off, it's pushed in, circuit's broken. Overall, really pleased with this box. Thought about making one. And then it was, after you buy all the pieces and parts and wait on shipping, and I know you can find batteries cheap, but then you got to ship them, and then you can buy the cheaper ones at different sporting goods stores. And found this one online for $55. I was like, hey, it's going to cost almost that really to build it, and this is a quality box. I'd seen this very, very similar at Bass Pro, and I actually had purchased it. And then wound up taking it back a few hours later, just because I think I paid like $129 for it, the same exact box, pretty much. And then wound up finding this one online from Shoreline Marine, the manufacturer, or that's what the label on it says, anyways. But yeah, I've really been pleased with that. It's easy to carry. I don't have to worry about it. It's a rugged box. So, I mean, as far as stuff, I put it in my crate. I still fish with a crate. I don't have a black pack or anything, so I just basically throw this in my crate, plug it in, plug my fish finder in, and I'm ready to go. Run my wires under my seat. They don't even go through the hole. My transducer mount goes through the hole a little bit, but with the battery, it doesn't have to do anything. That's why all my cords right here. Real easy to take on and off. So no complaints. You know, unless you're needing to power, and you can power more with this as far as accessory, you know, accessory lighting or whatnot. I don't have any of that stuff on my boat. My 360 light is just a kind of a makeshift deal here. You can see this is my 360 light. Just one of those. I don't even know what is it. Oh, it's actually Shoreline Marine as well. How about that? So it's battery operated. You know, not into running wires and stuff if you don't have to. I think it takes like 3 AAA batteries, and I carry a couple of those in my dry box, or a few of those in my dry box. And I don't fish before daylight too much, so it wasn't something that I felt that I really needed to invest a whole lot in. But it is capable of, you know, especially something like that, short-term lights, nav lights, you know, even deck lighting or something like that. If you're, you know, need it for the first 30 minutes to an hour or something in the morning, I think you'd be fine running LEDs off of this box. You know, they don't draw that much power. So, Shoreline Marine, I got it off Amazon. Look for the link and try to put that on the video as well. If you're just running a graph, I think you'll be very pleased with it. I know a lot of guys are doing lithium batteries, but man, those things are pricey. So if you don't need that much battery, I think a lot of guys are buying too much battery than what they really need. But there are definitely applications that need it. And those are the way to go. If you need battery power, lithium's where it's at. But if you're price conscious and you don't really need that much, after all you're running the graph, this is a great option. Been super pleased with it. So if you got any questions about the box or anything, let me know. Also on that Smart Stripe, if you want to do a video on Smart Stripe or just the Helix in general, I don't know everything about it, but I can kind of show you my setup, how I'm using it. We'll say this, if you are in the market for a fish finder, this one I actually got was a rebate with my kayak when I bought it, but I would buy this unit again. 2 reasons really. One is the GPS. You got to have it. You'd really have something that I wouldn't, you know, really take it or leave it, I guess. How often am I going to be out needing GPS? Well, what you don't understand is you're fishing a lot of different lakes that you may not have fished in, you know, and you need, that's mapping. You got your maps right there on your graph. It makes it very convenient, you know, if you're looking for rivers or creeks coming in, secondary fishing points, man. When your day is not going as planned and you got to move, having a map that you're not fooling with on your phone, it's right there, you know, at your fingertips on your graph. Definitely a plus. The other thing with the Humminbird model, auto chart, that's I don't have the auto chart card, so like this, it comes with like 8 hours of storage internally. Once you use that 8 hours, you're done. You got to start your map over. But this basically will contour a real-time contour map for you as you go, and that's overlay on a number of different screens and transparencies and whatnot. It's a real cool feature because all your other mapping contours aren't necessarily, you know, if the water's down 6 feet and you're wanting to fish in 6 feet of water, when you get there, your spot is on the bank. So, cool feature, auto chart. I definitely have enjoyed using that. But I'll probably have another video up soon, so give it a like and subscribe. If you got any videos that you want me to do, let me know. Sure, I've got several things, and I'll do a video also of my rig rundown when it quits raining. just sloppy weather, but I'll be back. Thanks.